This is a test video of the new layout in the basement now that I've taken out all the walls and kind of expanded the layout over into the laundry room area. So it really looks pretty rough right now because I've got pieces of track laying all over the place and the wiring's rough. I've got boxes and haven't finished cutting holes for a couple of the tunnels, but let's take a quick little walk around. Here's the main front of the layout. Up top here is where the Santa's Village is going to be. I do have a train up there, and I can run that one because I've got that one being tested right now. And here it comes. It's just a little passenger train that's going to run around Santa's Village. I'm going to leave the tunnels up there, but I'm going to take off a few of the other things because I've got a bunch of houses. So that's that train there. And I also have my mainline train active, and I'll turn that one on down here. So get down to the big thing, turn this up to about 17 volts or so. Get enough power to go through. And this train is really the long-running train. You'll see it coming out of the tunnel across the bridge, and it will go around underneath the elevated and then back into a tunnel, and then you'll see there's an elevated platform in the back. I'm going to walk into the back room. It actually comes underneath that tunnel, through, across the back, across the little bridge, back under the elevated. Now it's coming through the tunnel, and here it comes across the bridge. You can see it come across there. So that's the long-running train. That's 2 of the 6 that I'm going to have operational. Also, I've got my elevated trolley partially done. I've got another section of that to go. But you can see that elevated trolley is going to go all the way around, up onto the upper platform, goes around that platform, and as it gets to the other side, I'm going to cut through the back room here. As it gets to the other side, it bounces back through this top platform. This will be a residential area. I've got several houses, a church, a train station. You go up here, and then it works its way back across the elevated area to the other side and works its way back. And what I have under here, which is not too obvious at this point, is that when you see this train here that kind of loops around this pole, you'll see a switch track right there. That's half of a subway train. It runs underneath this platform. It will come out through the wall over there with a little curved section of track. It'll go to the other side, do another loop around, and just keep looping all the way around the layout. And then I've got another track here in the center, which is going to go around, loop underneath the platform, go through the wall here, back underneath, and that'll be the Polar Express. And then I've got another small trolley that's going to go around this section down here. This will be the downtown section, which has several shops and a fire station and the like. So making some progress. It's taken a while to get everything back together after having to paint the walls and put the ceiling back up, put down some floor tiles, but overall it's going pretty well, and looking forward to actually getting all the track down. And once I'm done that, get the houses up. Probably will not have it all wired for lights of the houses by Christmas time, but they'll all be in place. Now, as you can tell, it's going to be pretty noisy here. Here comes a little Santa train there. I'm going to stop that other train after it goes through. And my trolley's already stopped at the top here, so we're all set there. So that's a quick view. It is much bigger than the other layout. The other layout actually ended right over here where this elevated line ends. You'll see I've got a little extra piece on the end there with a track going under it. That's where the old layout ended. And then I added on a section in the back. That top section was actually under my Christmas tree last year. And what you can't see, because I have everything covered up with a green indoor-outdoor carpeting, is along the whole back. If you look at the end of the elevated, all the way to the far end of the, almost the far end of the elevated, underneath there is an 11-foot by 28-inch aluminum table that came from my dad's house. He had a little outdoor nursery area and greenhouse actually, and it got destroyed in the last winter storm, so he gave me the table. I brought it back, and that added a substantial amount to the length of the overall train layout. So looking forward to having this all at least operational at Christmas time, except for the lights in the houses, because I've got a lot of wiring to do, and I've got to pull some of the tables off. But fairly soon, I'm going to zoom in here in the corner. I'm going to custom make a tunnel portal for those two tracks that appear to be running into the wall there, and also make a custom one for where this other track over here goes into the wall. And if I lift up my bridge, you see my bridge right here. I'll zoom back out again. Here's my bridge. This does lift up, so I can walk under it. And it's got wiring underneath. Now, right now the wiring is kind of dangling, and I've got to restring that. But just to test it out, I ran the wires to my large transformer. But if you look under here, this is the main. This will be the main town area, and where this track goes into the wall and where it comes out of the wall on the other side, there'll be tunnel portals there so that the train can run underneath that elevated platform. So all in all, coming together, and looking forward to getting this done and running the trains. That's it for now.